Hi, everybody. Laura here, coming to you from the gorgeous town of Creede, Colorado. That view behind me is the Rio Grande, and I'm here to fly fish for the next 10 days. Yeah, be jealous. I just wanted to today read to you a few pages from my next women's fiction coming out in March. It's called The Road to Me. I was born to be a hippie. I resisted. Jacqueline Oliver. Chapter 1. Saturday. I should be preparing for the show that could be the rocket fuel to propel my small business to the big time. Instead, I'm picking up my jailbreak grandmother in the desert in back of Beyond, Arizona. It turns out to get to this show low place in less than 2 days, I had to fly from Seattle to Phoenix, rent a car, and drive 180 miles. And the earliest flight I could get arrived here at 2. I spent the last hour driving, worrying about how much all this is costing me. I had to withdraw funds from my safety net for the plane ticket, and none of this was in the budget. No helping it, though. No one can accuse me of not taking care of my grandmother. When she broke her hip falling out of a chair in the geriatric yoga class, I had her seen by the most eminent orthopedist. He didn't take Medicare, so I paid the bill myself. If Nellie had been in charge, she'd have had a native shaman. The rehab center is the best in the desert, but they're not used to patients trying to get away, especially ones with fresh pins in their hip. A deputy called last night to tell me they found her. They did a raid on a charlatan doing sweats in the desert. They arrested the leader, but most of the followers scattered. Nellie couldn't make a clean getaway, what with her walker, and the fact that, except for several strands of Mardi Gras beads, she was naked. I tried to talk him into putting her on a plane, but he said he'd only release her to next of kin. She told him there was a conspiracy at the facility to sell her into sexual slavery. He didn't buy it, but he wanted a family member to come take charge. That's me, the last of the line. I'm a failed third-generation hippie. I know where the second generation is, under a marble slab at Long Rest Cemetery. It's the first generation who's gone AWOL. Again. I'm pretty good at controlling myself, but my grandmother? Might as well try and herd dinosaurs. My guts roil in a stew of impatience, irritation, and the premonition of chaos. And under it all, the fury of a child forced to take care of yet one more adult. My mother couldn't help it. She had zero control over herself or the booze, but my grandmother visited our succession of rattier apartments. She saw the squalor, my mother's helplessness, my desperation. And after a day or two, she'd tuck me in, tell me she loved me, and in the morning was gone. I don't know if I resent her more for leaving or myself for believing every time that this time would be different. Nellie was probably headed for a convention on saving the universe through toe massage or something. She was New Age long before it was new, trying every religion, every weird philosophy out there. Hampering her enlightenment is the fact that she has the intellectual depth of a kiddie pool and the attention span of a caffeinated gnat. Too harsh? No doubt, but my grandmother earned it. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. You'll need to get the book to read the rest. Again, it's great being here, and I'll be back to the grind writing in about a week. Until then, read lots, and I'll see you soon. Bye, y'all.